Hi, I'm Jandal from InterCultural Elements, and I'm here today to talk to you very briefly about the importance of localization and how that can help your items be found on international marketplaces. So on the topic of localization and searchability, what you need to consider as a seller is what are your buyers around the world going to type in that's going to get your items showing up when they're ready to make a purchase. I'm British, but I lived in Australia for 5 years. I remember the very first time that an Australian person told me that he had lost his thong, and I couldn't believe what I was hearing. A few weeks later I met a Kiwi from New Zealand and he happened to drop the word Jandal into a sentence, but actually he was looking for his flip-flops. As a British seller selling flip-flops, I would never think to write thongs as a search term, and that's only the difference between British, Australian and Kiwi English. When I first moved to Germany, when I joined InterCultural Elements, I was really surprised about the popularity of handball here. If I were a mouthguard seller, for example, and I was using search terms such as rugby and hockey and boxing in the UK, or football in America, the American football, I would need to remember that selling to Germany, I need to be using handball as a search term. Make sure that when you're creating search terms, when you're thinking about your searchability of your items in a new country, that you have native speakers give you advice on what the best ways are to get those items found. You also need to think about how to have your items front and center. And one of the most important things on that topic is categories. Now on Amazon you have what's called browse tree nodes, which are those magic little numbers that put your item into the right category. But just because you've gone to the effort of finding the right browse tree node on Amazon UK or .com doesn't mean that the same number is going to be true on Amazon Germany or Japan. So again, you need to make sure that your items are going to go into the right categories so that when people are looking for those mouth guards, they don't find it among the kitchen knives. As you probably know, it's about putting in a word or set of words, whether they're negative or otherwise, and setting a budget based on that to have your items show up when buyers type in those words. Now the more obscure the word, generally the cheaper it's going to be, but if you want to have the word gift or present or Black Friday deal or something like that, you're going to pay a lot of money to have your items showing up close to the top. But this is where you can start thinking about where and when you're going to be doing that. A lot of people don't consider that in Spain the main gift giving day is actually on the 6th of January. So while your competitors have given up on that gift word for another 12 months, you can still be using it potentially at a cheaper rate to have your items showing up for the Spanish buyers. Localization and searchability are really important things for you to consider as an e-commerce seller, whether you're looking to expand internationally for the first time or if you're wanting to improve your already existing international presence. Find some native speakers from the countries that you're wanting to expand to. Ideally they'll be e-commerce specialized so they can help you work out what search terms are going to give you the best return on investment. I'm Jandal from InterCultural Elements. Localization is a major part of our business and it's something we've been helping sellers with for over a decade. If you want to talk more about localization or searchability for your international marketplaces, give us a call or visit our website at intercultural-elements.eu.